Every single day, you step into a digital trap. You wake up and scroll through your favorite social media feeds. On your lunch break, you play a quick match of PUBG Mobile or League of Legends on your phone. In the evening, you hop onto Discord, chat with friends, and log into Fortnite or Valorant. You think you are engaging with different creators, different gaming studios, and entirely different American tech companies. But you are dead wrong. Behind the scenes, a single, incredibly quiet corporation pulls the strings of global entertainment. They don't hold massive press conferences in Silicon Valley. Their CEO doesn't post memes on X. Yet, they possess a terrifyingly massive stake in almost every single corner of your digital childhood. This is the story of Tencent, a company that started as a broke, shameless copycat in a tiny Chinese apartment and transformed into a multi-billion-dollar empire that controls what you see, what you play, and how you think. Turn off the lights. Unlock the ledger. Because today, we are uncovering the rise of the world's most dangerous silent giant. To understand how an empire is built, we have to travel back to 1998 to a city called Shenzhen. Back then, China wasn't the tech superpower it is today. It was a digital Wild West. Enter a young, quiet programmer named Ma Huadeng, later known to the world by his nickname, Pony Ma. Pony Ma was not a visionary genius like Steve Jobs. He didn't want to invent something brand new. He looked at the booming Western internet and realized a simple truth. If you want to get rich fast, you don't need to innovate. You just need to copy, optimize, and dominate. Ma looked across the ocean and saw an American messaging software called ICQ, which was taking the world by storm. He thought, why not build this for China? In 1999, Tencent launched a software called OICQ. It was a shameless, pixel-for-pixel copy of the American product. The O literally just stood for open. It was so identical that the Western creators of ICQ immediately slapped Tencent with a massive lawsuit. Tencent lost, and they were forced to change the name to just QQ. But Pony Ma didn't care about the lawsuit, because QQ was exploding. Millions of young Chinese citizens who had never owned a computer before were suddenly using this cute penguin software to talk to their friends. By 2011, smartphones were taking over the planet. Pony Ma realized that if someone else built a mobile chat app before them, Tencent would die. So, he put two separate internal teams at Tencent into a brutal, secret competition. He told them, build a mobile-first app. Whoever wins gets the future of the company. The winning team created an app called WeChat. In the West, we have WhatsApp for texting, Instagram for photos, Uber for cabs, Amazon for shopping, and PayPal for money. In China, WeChat is all of those combined into a single ecosystem. You use WeChat to text your mom, buy groceries, pay your electricity bill, book a flight, and order food. If you are a citizen in China, it is legally and socially impossible to survive without WeChat. Tencent didn't just build an app. They built a digital cage. They became the sole gatekeepers of an entire nation's daily life. With over 1 billion users locked into their ecosystem, Tencent was suddenly drowning in cash. And that is when they turned their eyes outward. They looked at the rest of the world, and they decided they wanted to own your childhood next. Tencent knew that Western governments would never let a Chinese company launch a social media app like WeChat in America or Europe due to political tension. So, they used a much more clever, silent strategy, Trojan Horse capitalism. Instead of building their own games and apps in the West, they simply used their billions of dollars to quietly buy up the Western companies you already love. Let's look at the receipts. In 2011, a small American gaming company created a game called League of Legends. Tencent saw its potential and quietly bought a majority stake. By 2015, Tencent owned 100% of Riot Games. Every single skin you buy in League of Legends or Valorant goes directly into Tencent's bank account. Next up, Epic Games. In 2012, long before Fortnite even existed, Tencent walked into Epic Games and bought 40% of the company for $330 million. When Fortnite became the biggest cultural phenomenon in the world, making billions from V-Bucks, Tencent was sitting back, collecting nearly half the profit. But they didn't stop there. They bought 84% of Supercell, the creators of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. They own a massive stake in Krafton, the parent company of PUBG. They own 5% of Activision Blizzard. They own 5% of Ubisoft. They own a massive chunk of Spotify, Universal Music Group, Discord, and Reddit. Think about it. If you are a gamer, it is almost mathematically impossible to spend a day on your PC, console, or phone without handing money to this one single company in Shenzhen. They are the silent dictators of global youth culture. This level of power comes with a chilling reality. Tencent is a Chinese company, and under Chinese cybersecurity laws, every domestic tech company must cooperate with the government when asked. This means the app that tracks the location, financial data, and private messages of over 1 billion people is intimately tied to a powerful state intelligence apparatus. When you look at the gaming world, we've already seen flashes of this control. Players and esports commentators have been banned or censored in tournaments for speaking out about global politics. When one company owns the virtual worlds where millions of young people hang out, talk, and play, they don't just own software. They own influence. They own data. They own the modern town square. The next time you log into your favorite game, buy a battle pass, or listen to a song on Spotify, remember this. You think you are just playing a game, but in reality, you are just a small, data-generating cog inside the multi-billion-dollar machine of the world's most successful and most terrifying silent empire. What do you think? Is it safe for one company to hold this much control over global entertainment? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the hidden empires ruling our world. See you in the next documentary.